Hello and welcome to Envision's Living Confidently with Sight Loss podcast. This is where we explore practical tips, inspiring stories and useful support to help you live well and confidently. I'm Mike and today we're welcoming back a familiar voice to the show. Joining me is Luke from the Green Doctors. Luke, great to have you back. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Well, it's great to have you here. And for anyone who might have missed your last visit, can you just remind us who are the Green Doctors and what you do?
Absolutely. So we basically are individual energy advice specialists.
Okay.
So we give out free, impartial energy advice, help people stay warm and try and cut their bills as much as possible.
That's such an important service. It's great that you're doing that, especially at the moment. I mean, is there any common reasons why people come to you for help?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I just say, we have to do the regular British thing and talk about the weather because it is absolutely gorgeous outside today, and it has been for a week. I don't know what we've done to deserve this. But that brings me on to kind of why people come to us. When people have high energy bills, they have cold or uncomfortable homes, damp and mould, tariff or debt confusion around their energy bills. They're all common signs that you see, especially with the energy crisis at the moment and how high energy bills are and how prevalent they are in people's lives.
Well, in typical British fashion, there's a bank holiday coming up and it's due to rain over the weekend. And I think the temperature's due to drop as well. So I don't think the nice sunny weather will be lasting much longer, but hopefully it will come back just in time for the other bank holiday for it to start raining again towards the end of May. I mean, it really does show how much energy impacts overall well-being. Not just the finances, just thinking about it now, it's like saying a puppy's not just for Christmas, it's for life. I suppose you could say the same about looking after your heating and your bills and everything like that. I mean, now that we're heading into the spring and summer months, people might not think about energy saving as much because they don't have the heating on as much because it's not as cold. I mean, is there any sort of tips that you will give to people heading in to the next few months?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Green Doctors is a year-round service.
Yeah.
So as well as keeping people warm in their homes, we also have to think about keeping people cool in their homes. We do water saving and kind of cooling tips as well. Some of those are turning down hot water temperature on your boiler.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a massive one. It doesn't need to be as high.
No.
As a lot of people have it set at. So during the Green Doctor visit, if you ask, we can give a good recommendation of what temperature you're doing, because if you're boiling basically your water in your boiler too much, then you're just wasting energy.
Yeah, I suppose we bled our radiators a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately the water pressure dropped that much. We had to get someone out to come and look at the boiler because we couldn't get it back up to what it was supposed to be. Did try and do it myself, but unfortunately there was a couple of pipes that are broke that even if I had wanted to do it properly, I wouldn't have been able to do it. We had to get someone out anyway, but we didn't know that at the time. So yeah, it's just little things like that we're finding. I mean, especially with the weather being as it is, hanging washing out instead of using a tumble dryer and trying to do that more during the week rather than just leaving it at weekend. Hopefully energy bills will come down because we're not using the tumble dryer as much.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's having the weather like this, I suppose, is advantageous because you can do more things outside and creating like water buckets, so when it does rain, you're saving a little bit of water there to go for the gardening and whatnot.
Yeah, and on that, United Utilities actually have this service where they can give out free water butts. So that's exactly what you say.
Oh, brilliant.
So if anyone is interested in one of those, you can have a look online and complete a little survey, and sometimes they say, oh, you're eligible for this free water butt or this free energy saving device. So they're quite good for that.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's just really about building habits all year round, really, isn't it?
Definitely.
Now, a little birdie told me something quite recently. I believe it wasn't as recent as what I was told, that you went to London to go to the Houses of Parliament. Could you tell us a little bit about that, why you were there and your experience there?
Absolutely. I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm coming back in a couple of weeks for a day where I can talk a bit more about myself. Right. Yeah. So I want to leave something for the listeners, so that they can try and come to the day. Yeah. However, a little bit about myself now. So I kind of was working at Winter Gardens in the middle of Blackpool just a year ago now. Right. Found the Green Doctor service. It's been probably one of the best decisions I've made in my life. Being able to be out there in the community and help people and give people real change, it's absolutely so rewarding. Yeah. And because of the Green Doctor service, Groundwork UK, basically I was chosen to champion as an example for young people in green jobs. So that was a event put forward by the Canaan Foundation on at the House of Commons, and I was able to speak a little bit about my story and as an example of a young person in a green job. Yeah. Just touching on the event next week, what can you tell our listeners about what's happening next week? Yeah, so it's a day where going to be a lot of me. So if you don't like me on this podcast, just stay clear. But I'm sure that's not the case. I'll be giving a lot of information about the Green Doctor service, a lot more in depth about what we do, why it's so important around fuel poverty, right? Why it's so prevalent now as well. I'll be touching on the energy crisis at the moment. It's basically a more in-depth look at green doctoring, and hopefully you'll be able to pick up lots of things from that session. Yeah. Now, I think there's still a few places left on that session next Wednesday, the 6th of May. If anyone is interested, please do let us know. I'll give you the contact details at the end and say there's still a few places left. There's a free lunch provided and there's some goodie bags as well. I've got, if you don't mind, a couple of quick fire questions now. I've not given you these questions. I like to go a little bit first answer sort of thing, first thing that pops into your head. Is that all right? Oh, 100%. Right. So I'd say it's just a little bit of fun. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just to get to know you a little bit more, as we do with everyone here. First question, tea or coffee? Coffee. Coffee. I need it. Yeah. Do you put the milk in first with your coffee or milk in last? Absolutely not. No, and I feel strongly about that. Yeah, it's one of these things. I think everyone's got an opinion on as to how they like the coffee. I know Jo. Apparently, we had Jo on last week. You know Jo from here. Of course. She likes to weigh out and have 16 grams of coffee. Wow. Apparently, yes. So you can mention that to her next time you see her. I'm the opposite. So a lot of people use a teaspoon. So I've got 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. Right. I skip that step entirely and I tip straight from the jar. Oh, right. Okay. So I'm the opposite end of the spectrum from Jo. I need a shovel to get in the amount of coffee that I like. From right. Wow. Are you? Well, this might lead on to the next question. Then, are you an early bird or a night owl? Night owl. Yeah. I do struggle in the mornings, but that's why coffee's so good. And we're sponsored by coffee. Yeah. No, only kidding. Kenco. Other brands are available. Of course. Now, what's your favourite way to relax after a busy day? What do you like to do when you get home? Great question. I'm quite competitive. I don't really like sitting still. Right, okay. So I enjoy paddle, if you've ever heard of it. Yeah. Yeah. I play a lot of paddle. I also go to the gym quite regularly as well. Right, yeah. If not, I'm somewhere around the UK on a little day trip, doing as much as I can, basically. I don't like sitting still. No, I don't. I took myself off on a drive last Friday. I went over to Settle just because I fancied a drive, country roads, and spent the afternoon in Settle. It's amazing, yeah. Yeah, it's great, nice. Yeah, you can sometimes. Yeah. I've only recently passed my driving test. Right, okay. So I kind of sometimes I forget that I can go where I want,
yeah.
and I don't have to ask my mum first. It's like it gives you so much freedom.
Yeah,
and there's some amazing places across the UK.
There are, yeah. If you've never done it, you've never heard of it. Have you heard of the NC 500?
No.
It's a road trip basically in Scotland. You start off, well, in theory, you can start off in Inverness and you just go around the coast. You go up to John O'Groats and just go around the outside and come back. It's about 500 miles. You could do it in 4 days. You could do it in 4 weeks. It's just a nice driving road, and there's lots of little spots that you can go and just visit. It's such a beautiful place to go and do that. So yeah, if you like things like that, it's a nice place to go and drive.
Absolutely, that sounds awesome.
It's great. I would advise look it up, and if there's anywhere in the world that you could visit, in theory, where would it be? Would you stay in Europe? Would you go to Australia?
Gosh, that's some question.
Is there anywhere that's caught your mind? Maybe. I mean, would you?
I want this year. I want to try and get to Athens.
Okay.
I'm big into my history.
Right. Okay.
So birthplace of democracy and the kind of the amazing stuff that's there. Italy just looks so cool to me. Rome. It's just going to be so busy.
Yeah.
And expensive. And I don't know. I think Europe's probably where I would stay, really. Not a lot of the rest of the world really interests me that much.
Yeah.
Probably the United States, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, they have some amazing places there.
They do. I mean, I went to the United States about 20 years ago, and I've got the main story I've got from that was we went to see the Jack Daniel's distillery.
Right. Okay.
Great place, great tour, great walk around. And normally, when you go on like whiskey tours, beer tours, you get to have a little sample of what they're making.
Oh yeah, it's customary.
Yeah. Not there, it's not. Because it's in a dry state, they can't actually give you any alcohol to drink. So when it comes to the end of the tour, you get like a little glass of lemonade to drink.
That's half of the reason you go on the tour. Yeah. So you get something at the end.
Yeah. I mean, they let you smell it, but you can't taste it.
Yeah.
I think
that needs to be advertised to everyone that comes.
Yeah. And the gift shop that's there, you can buy the bottles, but you can't take them with you. They'll send it to your home.
Right.
Yeah.
What does it mean, a dry state?
It
means you can still drink over there, but is it not certain times or something?
No, it just means that you can't drink. You can't have alcohol. Full stop. So there's restaurants, there's bars that are just non-alcohol. You can't take your own. It's just soft drinks, tea, coffee.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's certain areas that alcohol is prohibited. So you can't have.
That's completely alien to a Brit, isn't it?
Yeah.
That sounds absolutely, completely different to how we live.
So, thank you very much for coming in. Just before we wrap up, for anyone listening who might be actually thinking, I could do with a bit of help with this, is there any final piece of advice of what you would say to them?
Only that if you are sat there listening to this right now and you have an idea of maybe, if you've not had a Green Doctor visit already, please get in touch. Even if you only learn one thing from the energy saving consultation, you can take that away with you, and you can save hundreds over the period of years. It's vital information, especially when energy bills are only climbing at the moment. Yeah, just please get in touch with anyone from the Green Doctors team or at Envision, and they can point you in our direction. Yeah, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us here at Envision or with the Green Doctors. Give you our information. So if you ring 01253 362696 or email us info@envision-nw.co.uk. I'll give you that again. So you can give us a ring,
on 01253 362696 or email info, spelt INFO, at, which is the A with a circle around it, envision, spelt NVISION, -nw.co.uk. Luke, it's been a pleasure. Hope everything goes well on the 6th of May, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thanks so much for having me, Mike. It's been
You're
lovely.
welcome. Cheers, thank you. And bye to everyone else. Take care, and we'll see you next week.